So, boom. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What? So serious. Easily top 5 greatest ever villains played in a film. Easily top 5. Hands down. Too many quotables. Well, not as many as Bane, to be fair. But just the acting, the sheer level, the audacity. I mean, yeah, no, he had some quotables still. Just not like Bane. You all think? Yeah, I've quoted it a billion times on this show. No, well, else used to be one of my quotables. Commodus, my thoughts as a father, and your failures as a son. That's from Gladiator. That's when Commodus kills his father. When he kills Caesar, when he strangles him, and keeps him close to his chest, and he suffocates him. That is also, for me, top 20 film. That might be the second most film I've bought. I bought that film maybe 4 times, 5 times. Different media formats. What I was talking about, Joker is the top 5 villain ever from Dark Knights. The Heath Ledger one. That is by far, for me, top 5. Sammy boy, what are you saying? You good? All right, shout out, Sammy. What are you saying, Jordan? What's your top 5 villains? I've got to put Joker in there. Who else is there for me that I loved? Another villain. I'll tell you a villain who I appreciate this from a TV show. Omar. I did appreciate him as a villain. What other villains have I got? For me, I don't know, it's a cop-out, but I've got to put Bane in there. Bane's 5th for me. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. He can't be 5th. It's got to be 6th. Wesley Snipes, Demolition Man. Yeah, all right. We can do that. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. I still prefer Bane. I hear you. And I did. But it's just the level of acting and Joker's ideologies, and like, he didn't even want the P. It wasn't even about the P. And is like, if you deep Joker's message, was he really the good guy? Was he the lovable rogue? You know who else I'm gonna put in there? Omni-Man. We can put Omni-Man in there. Tell me. You tell me. Lacquer, J Spurs, we saying, baby. Morgan's Gibb White deal. It's gonna go on for the whole summer, that deal. That deal's gonna go on for a while. Wesley Snipes and Demolition Man. Who else is there? I want to say Tommy. Or is it Nicky? Do I go with Tommy or Nicky? This is Goodfellas and Casino. I'm not sure which one I go with because they're both villains. They're both nutters. I'm gonna put both. They come as one character. Clubber Lang. That's not a bad shout. What about Ivan Drago? What about the T-800 from Terminator 2? Because remember in the first one, it was a bad boy. The only part I like of Joker is when he was laughing at Batman getting punched up. What? Bro, that whole film is sensational. I saw it at the IMAX. I think 2008. Blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. The sounds, the sheer audacity of the visuals, like the opening shot of the skyscraper, but it's on an IMAX lens. It's shot on an IMAX camera of the IMAX lenses. and it just fits the whole thing in the shot, and it just looks crazy and so immersive because we've seen 1,000 shots before, and you know your naked eye won't be able to tell, but the immersive, visceral feeling I got from that, chills down my spine in the opening scene, bruvs. I was just gobsmacked from there. So I think, you know, I might even put Joker number 1, but I'm gonna put Bane as in my top 5. You know who else I like? I don't know if you've seen this film, True Romance. Christopher Walken's character in True Romance. That is a villain, bruv. When he's talking to Dennis Hopper and they're having a little dialogue back and forth. He executes him after this long, beautiful dialogue, and it's just maybe I'm gonna put is it Odell from Jackie Brown, Samuel L's character? Do I put him in my top 5? Because he's one of my favorite villains. The Batman vs Joker thing is boring. Jordan, that film ain't boring, bro. But that film isn't boring. Heath Ledger's performance isn't. I've never heard anyone say this, apart from Joaquin, who said something stupid. But I said the 3 Batman films made by Christopher Nolan trumps the whole Marvel universe. And I'm a Marvel man. But, you know what I mean? Batman and Superman are my guys. And the film Batman itself, the Christopher Nolan version, forget the Robert Pattinson thing. It's decent. Forget the Ben Affleck thing. That's when they go too far. But the first, the new batch of trees, haven't watched Invincible. Watch Invincible, Jay. It's fantastic, bruv. Oh, you've given me goosebumps, bruv. That is number 1. That's number 1. That's the number 1 villain in it. That's the number 1. Oh, how can I forget Tommy Boy? How am I going to forget? How am I going to forget the Green Ranger playing the flute? How am I going to forget my mother waiting in line at 5 a.m. outside Toys R Us on a Christmas on a cold day with Stella, who lived opposite? She was a Scochezza. Scochezza means she was a Scottish Greek. All her Greek was in Scottish. Like, it was a Scottish accent. Like, oh yeah, a segala, a segala in taxi. It was like that. It was crazy. Them two was waiting outside Toys R Us. People was like hotcakes. Like, as soon as the doors open, my mum turned around and grabbed the tin, and she got me his Megazord tin with the flute. And I had the Green Ranger as well, and then I had the White Ranger as well with his tin, with his Megazord tin. Did he have a saber tooth? He had some lion. I don't know what he had, but I had that as well. I think I nearly had every character. You know what was hard to find? The pink and the yellow Ranger. They were hard to find. They were hard to get. I'm not going to say about Liverpool as of yet, guys, but I know you've got me reminiscing now. I couldn't find them. I never had them. I had every range apart from them two. The green, the yellow and the pink. I got the blue was my final one. The blue was my Billy. That was Billy. Got Billy. So Marv says, "Don't talk about Liverpool." Innit? Oh, sorry. That means we gone too far. Let's talk about Liverpool, guys. Marvin's upset. Let's speak on Liverpool. Well, it was nothing but pure smoke screens, wasn't it? But yeah, Jay, let's go back to the Green Ranger. Jay, that's number 1. That's number 1. T1000 Robert Patrick. Oh, okay. But I said the T800, but you got the T1000. I hear you. You man said Green Ranger. Trust me, Green Ranger. That's when I had to stop this conversation. And plus, Marvin's messaging me. But yeah, the Green Ranger. Come on, you can't beat the Green Green Ranger, bruv. I can't even think of villains right now. Me either. I've gone blank. But let's talk about Liverpool. That's a villain for you, Liverpool FC, Jordan. That's a mutual villain that me and you can talk about. Now, They tried to gas it. They tried to give it really big bollocks. They said they were going to get Ekiteki. Ekiteki, no. Ekite and Ekiteki. I'm going with that. I'm going with Ekiteki. And who was the other guy? Oh, Isak. And trying to put the feels out on people. Basically, they just put pressure. And I said it in the WhatsApp group, in the voice note, in my main group. And I said, because at first I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I caught the bait. Big time. I was munching on that bait, and then I discovered. I said, "Hold on a minute. Liverpool ain't getting both. It's impossible. As much as they're flexing, as much as they didn't spend last season, as much as they've gained this season by winning the league and the bonuses and the commercial deals that come with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, this one I talk about money in football. Some people get upset, i.e. Marv, but the facts are the facts. Because then he'll boast about having so much money and boast about what they've bought and boast about the business. So you can't have your cake and eat it, bro. Someone's got to give you the realness. So Liverpool now going to spend a whole heap of money already. Yeah, they've already gone and bought Verts, 116 M's. They've got Frimpong. They've got Kirkes. They've got the goalkeepers from last season. They've sold Trent, got 9 million from him. Good business. They sold Kwanzaa, got 28 mil for Kwanzaa. Okay, again, also good business. Jack, so what's this? Something about what Hollow said about the rap battle, about UK rap and UK grime and hip hop. But anyway, Liverpool used that leverage to make Newcastle stop their bidding, basically focus on Isak, and said, "Yeah, you take my man, he's all yours." And that's what's happened. Now Liverpool got him. But what I'll tell you a funny stat. This is a funny stat, and I've just posted it in the WhatsApp group. But Gunga's laughing his head off. Gunga loves it. He loves it. He loves it. So the stat is. So I don't know if you don't know who this guy is on Twitter. John O'Sullivan is a big Liverpool fan and a Liverpool correspondent. And he has said, am I reading right? Question mark, question mark, question mark. He goes, as Darwin Núñez a better conversion rate than Ekitei? You what? Surely that can't be right. He said, surely that can't be right. He says, that is the biggest criticism level that Darwin Núñez. So if we look closely, 24% is the conversion rate for Hugo, and for Darwin, it is 17.86. So he just shades it. So I don't know. You tell me, Liverpool fans, is Ekiteki, is he? I've got to stick with one of his names. I'm going Ekiteki. Is he busy? Is he more busy than a goal scorer? Is it a bit of Darwin Núñez meets Diaz? Because Diaz is very busy. Creates a lot of chaos. More sustained and organized chaos, I'll say, than Núñez, which is weird because it's off the cuff, obviously. But there's a means to his chaos. Because where Darwin Núñez would just run into a man and miss from 2 yards out. But yeah, I just feel that Liverpool, they played it well in terms of getting the man they want. I think it would have been dangerous. This is where it's interesting. It would have been dangerous for other teams if either or got their way, to be honest. So if Liverpool managed to get Hugo and Isak, well, that's a problem. And vice versa for Newcastle. So Liverpool and Newcastle could have ended up with both these men. Have it in mind, both these men have strengthened well. Let's go to Newcastle transfers. They bought Elanga for 37 million. I didn't realise Elanga was that much of a speed demon. I thought he was quick. I knew he was quick, but I didn't know he was a speed demon. This man, I would like to see him go up against a young Kyle Walker. That would have been interesting. He can run the 100 meters in what is it? 10.97, I think it was. Not as fast as me on my heyday, but which lets me know he's fast. Because my heyday, I was clocked at 10.7. 10.7. And I was overweight, to be fair. When I did it, I was overweight. I was carrying a lot of body fat in my belly region. Everywhere else was quite lean, but the belly was just the madness. So I remember a coach saying to me, "You can lose about 10 pounds." And I was like, "What? What? Me? No way, bro. What I gotta do after I train so hard? What I gotta do? Buy a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts, like a sap, and had a bowl of pasta and tuna to balance it out with probably 8 dollops of mayo. No wonder why I could lose 10 pounds. But 10.7, that was my time. Listen, the coach said, I've never seen legs in all my years. I've never seen legs move that fast. I said, really? I was gassed. I thought, yeah, I had 1 year to make it 2012. 1 year. It wasn't enough. I just wanted to race Usain Bolt. I wish I took it more serious 3 years prior to that. Then maybe I could have got just to be at the Olympics, just to be there. Not to necessarily win anything, just to be there to say, yeah, right, I did that. But I wasn't forward thinking. I want to be a bodybuilder, a boxer, this and that. I couldn't even stick to one. And bodybuilding, actually, the gym was the main love, really. The gas of the gym. Gym was fantastic at times. I miss those days in the gym. Seeing Chelsea now, interested in Eze. I'm not buying that bollocks. We'll be helping them get their man. Listen, they're not getting no Eze, bruv. Eze's 27 years old. He doesn't fit the Chelsea ethos or the Chelsea remit. And furthermore, I don't even want to say it, but it's a love story. This is a forging love story. He's ex-Arsenal. He is Arsenal. Like, he came from our academy, came from Haaland. He has said it numerous times as unfinished business. And forget, why not? Why not, man? Why not do the story? Let's complete the story. Let's have it. Let's have this story. It'll be beautiful. Like, and especially if we can win. Imagine we win the league next season. Because at the end of the day, there's a possibility we can win the league. I just don't. I can't guarantee. As where if I had a Wenger, I could say, yeah, we're going to win the league. There's a strong possibility. Now it's like, yeah, we can win the league, but Arteta needs to get it right, and he's never got it right before. So it's like, this is uncharted territory, really. You can challenge all you want. Until you cross that line, you don't know what it is to cross that line, baby. You can give it all the gas, but if you haven't won, you don't forget no one is to win, man. Okay? Cell Dragon All Z. He was moving evil till Gohan done his dance. Cell. I thought it was Dragon Ball. Man said Dragon Uzi. He was moving mad, but again, not in my top 5 though. Not in my top 5. My man from End of Days. And also, who was it in End of Days? Was it Gabriel? Was it the Gabriel brother? Who was it in End of Days? I can't really remember. End of Days. That was like on his last big Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, 99. That was his last, I would say, official. Yeah, it's the Gabriel Brand fella. I thought so. That was his official. Like, I do some research on it, but that was Arnie coming to the end of his acting career, and that was like his last throwing a dice. I think was it 6 days? When was 6 days? The 6th day. When was that? End of Days was boom boom, but when was the 6th day, bruh? You've got me gassing now. Yeah. So End of Days was his last push. And it had the surrounding of it, of like it being a blockbuster. The 6th day was actually the nail in the coffin, if not End of Days. I need to go back and watch The 6 Days. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch both those films because those were Arnie's like last movies, really. Even though he's been in like one or two after that, but those were like the last with the machine behind it, the real push. He went out sad, to be fair, because what was it before that? Arnold. I had to get his discography. Films. I want it in order though, if that's possible. Okay, this would do. So there was a time. Where's the time? So from 1984, Arnold was on a crazy run. Yeah, so from 84, this is when the run really started. Before that, he was in Conan, but the run hadn't started. So in 84, he's got Conan the Destroyer. Then he's also got the Terminator. So it's flying high. But then he's got another one called, what's that? Red Sonja? I don't know what that is. Never really landed. 85 is a massive year because he's got what's that? Oh yeah, Raw Deal. He's got Raw Deal. He's got Commando. Two brilliant films off the back. That bang bang. This is peak Arnold. Then we got Predator. It's like, right, he can't do no wrong. Then he's got Running Man, which was the first little Rocky, but it's a cult classic. So it still kept the push. Red Heat. Now, Red Heat is the last film before he starts dilly-dallying and experimenting because he goes into twins. Surprising hit. Total Recall, another surprising hit. Kindergarten Cop, another surprising hit. So look, he's got all these films now. This is on a run from the Terminator, really. And this is where it starts getting mad. It's like, what is Arnie doing? Like, what's this one? Christmas Connect. I don't know what that is. Nah, these ain't Arnie films. Dave, he can't be in that. Last Action Hero. So we give it Last Action Hero. I've never seen Beretta's Island, to be fair. Never seen it or heard of it. True Lies is where like this is like, okay, Arnie's got a transition, but how does he transition? So now we're doing comedy action. Then it's Junior, Eraser, which I actually need to watch again. Jingle All the Way, it's getting messy. Batman and Robin in 1997, this is really messy. And then we get End of Days, Sixth Days, and Dr. Dolittle 2, Collateral Damage was pants, Terminator 3 was pants. The Rundown, didn't even know he was in that. Oh yeah, he makes a cameo. And that's the end of Arnie. That's the end of Arnie as a movie man, really. Fantastic career, though. Strong in the 80s and 90s. Fantastic. Smashed it. What's this? Aaron Younger Attack of a Titan anime. Oh, Jesus Christ, geezer. True Romance. Perfect movie. Good man, Nathan. The Green Goblin don't cut it for me. He don't cut it for me. Oh, maybe we've got to put Thanos up there and Darth Vader, really, innit? You've got to stick that man up there, really. But nah, Green Goblin don't do it for me. In fact, if I'm honest, Green Goblin used to piss me off every time I saw him on the bloody screen, bruv. Used to do my head in. Green Goblin does my head in. What's this? Apocalypse Now? What do you mean? Oh, Apocalypse from... Is it Apocalypto? Is it Apocalypse? Is that his name from X-Men? What do you, man, know about Tai Lung? Me? I can't even say I don't know. Good shout, Jordan. He had Spider-Man. Nah, not for me. Not for me. I can't stand it when I see Green Goblin. I prefer the Hobgoblin. If I'm honest, Green Goblin done my head in. What's it? Jason Voorhees. What's this? Freddy. Nah. Not for, oh, look, Charlie Boy has come with one right from the depth. Oh, Charlie Boy. Charlie Boy, he's come with a good one here. Rewatch Fight Club. That's a proper man movie and holds more weight today than it did before. That's another movie I've bought 4 times, I think, Fight Club. What do you know about Fight Club, Kate?
Brad Pitt.
What's the first rule of Fight Club?
Brad Pitt. That's what you need to know.
She don't know. Have you ever seen Fight Club?
Yeah.
So what's
it? Me watch it. Brad Pitt boxing.
I made you watch it?
Yes.
No, that's Snatch, Kate. Brad Pitt. Look, she's remixing Snatch and Fight Club for Fox, but he's in both. She said, "You made me watch it." Yeah, it's Brad Pitt boxing. No, that's Snatch, girl. Do you like dogs? Do you like dogs? And it's ironic that you even said that because the next comment actually is a fantastic shout out, and it is man like Bricktop from Snatch. Bricktop from Snatch. He might even have to be number one. Actually, he might have to be number one over the Green Ranger. It's tough, isn't it? Green Ranger or Bricktop? Who we going with? Who we going with, sweetheart? Bricktop is too many liners, bruv. The nemesis, poke him with a stick and watch his bollocks shrink. How does she talk Turkish? He goes, if I give a dog a bone, I don't want to know how it tastes. You stop me again while I'm walking, I'll cut your fucking Jacobs off. Or he goes, stand by me. Stand by me. Hey, Jordan, I'm struggling with the name. It's eating me, innit? Ekiteki. How did I say it, bruv? I said it earlier on the short. Who the fuck? What we call him, Conor Villa? Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is that guy? Jack, what's that? Jack, go to bed, man. You support Fulham. Rafael Leao may be a cheaper option than the streets are saying. Bruv, we're not getting Leao's done with. We've got Noni, bruv. It's over with. It's over with. Gangaria, diarrhea. I've been trying to get Gunga back on this thing. Should we send Ethan out on loan? What nonsense is that to help Palace, to help with as a deal? No, we're giving them Trossard, bro. Take that, as P. Diddy would say. Reece Nelson in 2025 for me. If Liverpool win the league next season, after all the signings, are you still blaming Arteta if he missed out? If Arsenal miss out, yeah, of course I'm still blaming Arteta. If Arsenal, who else am I going to blame, bro? Like, you've been trumped by a manager that's been here 2 seasons now. The first season we could say is a fluke, but to do it again second season, well, you're not the guy for us, bro. Because before it was Arsenal competing against Man City, oil money, with the best manager in the world ever. Like, no one can beat that. And then the narrative was, when Man City slip and Pep goes and the 115 charges come in, you know who's going to be there to take over and be number one, you idiot. Who? Us, Arsenal. You get me? So I don't want to hear. Like, just relax. Yeah? No. Why should I relax? Because, didn't you just see what I just said? When Man City collapse, you're going to see. What happened when City collapsed? Liverpool won the league. Hello, Top Gruner. You promised me that when Man City collapse or Pep Guardiola leaves the club, who's going to be there to take the mantelpiece? You said it would be Arsenal to be top of that podium. Well, what's happened? Liverpool came in and swooped in. What was the excuse now? You idiot. PSR has hampered us. How's PSR hampered us? We just finished second and we made the Champions League quarterfinals. You idiot. We bought Declan Rice for 105 million last season. Like, how do you think that gets paid for? But we had money from the season before that as well. You think this is FM? You think we could just get anybody we want? Okay. January happens. The narrative is now, Arteta wanted a striker, innit? But the club wouldn't back him. So, like, how can you blame the manager when he's got his hands tied behind his back? I'm sorry, what? What happened in the summer? I could go further back in this conversation to the summer before. We're getting Kai Havertz, guys. No, we're not. Don't be stupid. That's just paper talk. Are you thick? Oh, sorry. Oh, guys, we've made contact with Havertz. No, this can't be right. This can't be right. Oh, you know what? He's going to be a squad player. I promise you. He'll be nowhere near the first team. I promise you. First game of the season, he starts. Oh, don't worry. One game. He won't play no big games. Oh, big games. He's now up front because they realised he's shite in midfield. Oh, before you even get to that part. Oh, Havertz is dead, bro. He's dead. Bro, be patient. Didn't you hear what the manager said? We're a family. We all got to stick together. Like, you understand? So come one, come all. We get a penalty. The players got to do a pity penalty for him. Pathetic. He scores it. My brother goes, same guy, same top gunner. Yeah, you know what? I could have cried today. I could have cried today, bro. What do you mean? Bruv, I could have cried. See how we all gathered together around Havertz. Bro, I don't hear that. I don't hear that. This is AFC. What are we talking about? What are we, Spurs? Because that's how we sound. Very Spursy. Very Spursy. Laka, don't rate Arteta anyway. Basic. He's a basic B. 11 point, what's that? 11.5. 17 years of my age. Oh, 11.5. Yeah. No. Ooh. I was 24. I was 24 when I clocked that time. That's a big man. That's a good time still. Eze and Saka, our girlfriends, our best friends. Bismillah. 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 Might as well just complete the thing, bruv. Complete it on and off the pitch. And then we got the trio of the faith. We got the three wise men. Bomba Clot. Debo Friday. Debo's good. Debo is good. Debo's good. 6th day. That's it. It was the clone. Yes, Jordan. You've just rejogged my memory with that. What's the film with Scarlett Johansson and Ewan McGregor? I must have seen that film about 7 times. It's quite a complex one. Well, what I thought was complex at the time. I need to go and watch that again, but I can't remember the name of it. He made films. He made films after that, but that was the last push from the machine. After that, it was all like independent things. Twins was after. What are you talking about? He made films after what? Twins was not after 6th day, bro. What are you on about, bro? What are you on about? End of Days probably bumped him back. Nah, it didn't. Maybe monetary wise, but not critically. True Lies. I do like a bit of True Lies. That's a James Cameron film. I am a James Cameron fan. What are you talking? It's at Liverpool now. It's over. It's over. I think it's over, Lewis. I think it is. I said Lewis, you know. Lucas. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's over, bro. Jingle all the way. I didn't even want to mention Jingle. Or did I mention Jingle all the way? Actually, yeah, you could be right because True Lies was before. Bro, I know. I had it right in front of me. I knew anyway. And Twins. Come on, bro. I know all this, man. You're talking to a film historian. I'm a film historian, bro, of a certain era, I should say. I think it ends. I think my film knowledge dwindles after any time after 2012. I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a Scooby. That's when I became a freelancer. I became the job rather than watching it. You know what I mean? I gathered enough information. That was time for me to go out there and put that thing into practice. And now I'm a postman. Oh, shit. Collateral Damage was 2000. Terminator 3, horrible film. Rise of the Machines was a horrible film. Horrible. No way Laka hasn't seen Kung Fu. I have, but I haven't. I didn't take it in. I watched it with my kids. I didn't really take it in, but I should. Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, I put Anakin up to Agent Smith. I don't know where Agent Smith goes, but we're gonna hold on to Agent Smith. Darth Vader comes under Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader, fool. What are you saying? Harry the Hatchet. I know you know about Harry the Hatchet, but I'm not putting Harry the Hatchet in. I'm not putting Harry the Hatchet in. I'm going to put in, speaking of Harry the Hatchet, along those lines, Chopper Reed. We got to put Chopper Reed in there. Has anyone seen, is the film called Chopper? It is called Chopper, isn't it? But I'm not put. But yeah, along those lines. Oh, what's Sir Ben Kingsley's character called in Sexy Beast? Mm, it is Harry, isn't it? Uh, I want to put. I want to put Pat in. What film was that? Rise of the Foot Soldiers. Rise of the Foot Soldiers 1. Yeah, Rise of the Foot Soldiers. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Craig. It's because you got me with that Harry, so that Harry got me thinking about these man. So I'm putting Craig in. Pat Tate. You ever seen that film? A villain from Guy Ritchie film. Yeah, it's from Lockstock, but Lockstock wasn't my. Lockstock is good, but Thing is better. Snatch, but Lockstock is good. And I saw Snatch first before Lockstock, and I saw Snatch about 1,000 times, and I've seen Lockstock over 10 times. But Harry, there's better characters in Brooktop's a better character of Harry and what's the black man's name? Is it Nicholas? He's those two in one. But yeah, I'm putting Pat Tate in from Rise of the. He was also in EastEnders. Usyk versus Triple D. Let's say Triple D. You know, the rematch. I hope Daniel Dubois wins. I hope he wins because you know what? I remember when Dubois was first on the scene. He must have been what 18. And I was gassed because I'm always looking for the next Mike Tyson or the one that's going to emulate Mike Tyson or the one that's got the same skill set as Tyson or that excites you like that. And they're few and far. In fact, I ain't seen one since. But I'm always looking in the heavyweight division. And Dubois was spoken upon with such esteem. And then when I actually saw him box the first, 15 fights, I was like, he's not it. But I supported him. I supported him, but I just didn't think he was it. And to be fair, I never thought he could beat an AJ. But when I see him knock down Usyk, first and foremost, I said, wow, that's caught my attention. Maybe he might live up to the hype. And then he went and mash up AJ in that fashion. Because AJ can't be washed. He can't be seen as washed. He's not over the hill. And he's always in peak condition. So no, I'm not buying that. Like Mayweather was still fighting at 40. Man are saying 35 over the hill when Mayweather was still doing the madness because of the skill set. He could do that. So I want Dubois to finally, shut out, like even myself, shut me up. The Island is Chris. Good random movie. Was it called The Island? Is that what it's called, Charlie? I think you're right. Yes, my boy. Yes, my boy. Was it a big that Michael Bay? Oh, hold on. Who directed it? Directed and co-produced by Michael Bay. Yeah, and I knew it was a big director that was attached to it. So it was Michael Bay, the Terminator director. What's Michael Bay? Oh, Michael Bay for me. Michael Bay's best ever film. Let me get his discography up before I make this scandalous. Well, not even scandalous. Before I make this admission. Have a guess what my favorite Michael Bay film is, guys. Let's see if you can guess it. If you know who Michael Bay is. But I was about to Michael Bay films, please. Yeah. I'm comfortable in saying that easy. My favorite. Let me see if you might have written anything down. AJ overrated. Ooh. Thanos. Yeah, I'm putting Thanos in there, Mo. 100%. Kundalini, what are you saying, baby? I can't do it this week, but next week I'm doing callings. I've got tomorrow. I'm getting a haircut and whatnot. Actually, maybe tomorrow. We'll see what I've got. We'll see what time I finish. Oi, Chris, oi, Chopper Reed, that's number one. Forget the rest. Oi, Charlie Boy likes a bit of fogging Chopper Reed. Chopper Reed's a bad man. Like, it's a madman. He's a madness. Like, what a villain. He becomes a lovable rogue. Man, like Chopper, yeah. So my favorite Michael Bay film has to be Bad Boys 1. Hands down. That's when they didn't have no budget, when they're all, trying to make a name for their career before they got fat while everyone else starved. Wicked. Absolute wicked. Wicked. Low light, low lit, the sepia feel, the Porsche 911 Turbo 95, 96 edition. Will Smith making a name for himself. Martin Lawrence was actually the bigger actor at the time, or the bigger star, I should say. Just, what I'm saying? Yeah, and the bigger actor. He was a Boomerang by then. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to him, the bigger actor as well. The bigger star. And, yeah, wicked Michael Bay making a name for himself. And that's how you get that swooping shot when it's Will and Martin Lawrence coming up and we get the Miami in the background. Wicked. What a beautiful shot. And that became his signature shot forever after that. I think he's used it in every film, even in bloody Transformers. I think Mark Wahlberg's getting up with Shia LaBeouf. Or they're never in the same movie, probably. I'm remixing, but it was someone, and that was the shot. Was a swoop. Yeah, the island. I'm going to go watch the island again. Sosa from Scarface. I know Sosa. You could even say Donnie. Maybe Donnie was the bad guy, because you got to burn your fingers at the fucking bad guy. Like, you seem like a proper because this is what I wanted to be, bro. I wanted to be a director. So when I was 17 years old, I sat in the top dining area. Clee made me join film class for A-levels. We could do film for A-levels. And I was like, well, what am I going to watch, bro? My favorite film was Space Jam, Bad Boys, and Roger Rabbit. What am I going to do watching films? Like, what are we going to do with this, Lee? And he's like, trust me, it'll be good. It'll be good. So I wanted to do sport and something else, but he's gassed me to get me up there. And they stopped doing sport in our school at that point for A-level. So he gassed me. And you know what? The first year, I must have done my metatarsal first game of the season. I was playing centre mid. I was Patrick Vieira, chest. I'd done some beautiful stuff, and I ended up mashing up my metatarsal. I had to get go hospital, everything. So I missed like the first 5 weeks of school. And then I just didn't take film seriously. I didn't enjoy it. I was watching films like what was the name of the film? Was it Mildred Pierce or something? I can't remember what it's called. Something like that. Mildred Pierce or something. Yeah, some nonsense like that. And then we watched Usual Suspects, which is what got my attention. Was when he showed us the usual. Mr. Jenkins, what a teacher, unbelievable teacher. He showed us Usual Suspects, and there was a shot of the rope, and it was twisted. And the shot came up, panned along the rope, and it panned onwards out onto wherever they were on a deck of something. And he pulls it and he goes, This represents a plot twist in the movie. I said, get out of here. Get out of here. Then he showed us the movie, we saw the end, and I was like, wow. So my first year of A-level film, I think I got an E, because I wasn't interested at all. I got E. And then they showed us a film called La Haine. It's a French movie, black and white. Subtitles were piss poor because it was white on black and white. Couldn't see a thing. Needed glasses. I wasn't wearing glasses. Couldn't even read the thing. It was a madness. But he showed us this film, and he kept on pausing it and breaking it down. So the first time we watched the whole thing all the way through, but he paused it like every half hour just to say one or two things. I was so engrossed because the opening shot is someone's being killed in the ends by the police for rioting, and then it cracks off into Saeed's got his eyes closed. I've said this before. Then it cracks off into burning and looting Bob Marley's song. And I was like, ain't we watching a French movie here? So why is there Bob Marley? So I was already captivated because I was a massive Bob Marley fan at that time. I was huge into Bob Marley. Got books on him at my mum's house on Bob Marley. Got a massive table book on him. Anyway. Then the film kicks off and whatever, and you've got three. It just looked like London basically because it was Paris. So you've got three boys, Arab French, African French, and Jewish French. So we've got that dynamic going on, and he just broke everything down. And there was certain shots and certain things they were doing. They were basically putting metaphors in visuals, and I was like, "Can you do this? Like, is this what I've been all my life? This is what's happening in movies, and I've never seen this. I could never read movies. I didn't know you could read a movie in that way, like contextualize it and really break things down. And this is what the director meant, and da da da." I was bamboozled. And that's when I said, yeah, that's what I want to be. That's what I want to be. Lahane, check it out, guys. Top 10 movies of all times. My favorite, my top 3 favorites. Seen it a billion times. Don't know why I ain't showcase it, to be fair. Did you watch Lahane?
No.
Cha. That's what I mean. Was meant to say Darth Vader, but I said Anakin Skywalker. Okay, I hear you, bro. In The Office, baby. How? And I was thinking Denzel, but I didn't know what Denzel film. I kept on Man on Fire kept on cropping up in my head, but thank you, Jay Greens has come up with the goods, and yeah, you got to put Alonzo in your top 5. Denzel Washington's performance in that is unreal. The character, he's so trill. He appeals to your male ego and your intrusive thoughts. That's what he appeals to, and the glitz and the glamour. And come on, man, he was doing mad things. I loved it, absolutely loved. You can't. Alonzo has to be top 3 bad man in a movie. Has to be. I think this is a record, by the way, guys. We had 17 people in the room at once. What's going on? Episode 3 is underrated. Episode 3 is the best out of the new batch. I'll give it that. Out of that new batch. Chopper fucking Raid. Blade. I had Blade, but I wasn't sure if we was going to call Blade a villain. I wasn't too sure. I was away 2 weeks in Sweden. What did they say about Glockeres, bro? What did they say? In 2 weeks, next week, maybe tomorrow, next week, but definitely next week. Thanos, I promise you, bro. Thanos, I'm putting Thanos in there. Who's this? Utuama is the truth, bro. Who's that? Is that the boxer? Or is this a villain? Oh my god, I can't write. What are we saying? Utuama. He's the boxer. This is the Mike Tyson fella. This is meant to be the Mike Tyson. He was meant to be. He's the young boy, isn't he? Is he young? Yeah, they thought he was going to break Mike Tyson's record, but he can't. He can't. It's too late. I ain't even seen him fight, to be fair. AJ v Fury, just make it happen. Come on, Riyadh season. Call it AJ over. AJ wasn't born into boxing. He found boxing at 18. So to develop all that, you know what I mean? Like Mayweather from 3 years old, it was just second nature. Where my man had to make up all those years in a short space of time. AJ in his prime, I said to everyone was overrated. Just spoke what my people's about this and HR and going. Yeah, I hear you, bro, but I felt he had the power. Obviously, he's got the physique, but I felt he had the power, and I felt he would have developed more skills as it went on, but he didn't develop more skill. If anything, he got more cautious after the Ruiz fight. Really shook him up and just changed the whole discourse and his journey, I guess, because I feel he was meant to really go on like some combos. We don't even get combos from AJ. He's a massive man. The stature of this man, the power behind it. You've got some speed, bro, because you're actually an athlete. You're not like Baby, who's just a lump. Like Baby should be able to you should be able to weave and bob, and if you ain't got those capabilities, then you got to do the Lennox Lewis style, jab, hit him with the overhand. But you ain't doing nothing. I'm not telling AJ what to do because I like AJ. I'm giving AJ props, bro. I'm Team AJ. I'm saying that, but I know he's getting old now. It's time for Dubois. Chris, how's your cousin Zizou? Zizou's good, bro. Zizou's good, bro. You watch Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Tom Cruise is the GOAT. Tom Cruise is not. He is a GOAT, but he isn't the GOAT, and he's the GOAT of what he does. I'll give him that. Because he does all his stunts as a big man. I watched it 4 times already. I'm gonna watch it. Will Smith in Independence Day is a classic film. Agree. And Ali, agree. Lahane is an absolute banger of a movie. Yes, Mo. Yes, Mo. Spurs will win a trophy again 2050. Raj, agree. Ruiz was Kid Boom. Andy Ruiz, yeah. AJ versus Wilder was meant to happen for the culture. Again, these men will shut themselves. It never happened. They're gonna make it happen. Yeah, but wait, it's over the hill now. Anyway, man, them. Why is Jackie? Man said Jackie Chan is a goat. What a goat. Jackie Chan is a goat. But you, man, I've been on there 50 minutes. I was meant to give you 25 of my best. I'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully. I'm going to get a trim, and I'm not sure. I might have a brethren coming around, so I don't know what's going on. If my brethren comes around, then you won't be seeing me. But I'll let you know, guys. I'll let you know. Got to get a trim, get to a wedding. Get to a wedding on Saturday. It was actually, you know whose wedding it is? It's Kieran Moores. If you've ever seen Up the Arsenal on Football Fico, it's a bald fella with a beard, Greek looking fella. Up the Arsenal is on the first 2 episodes of Up the Arsenal. It's his wedding tomorrow. He's actually marrying my family friend, who I consider like a cousin, I guess. Rafaela. Good luck, guys. Good luck, love.